Hello, good afternoon, Boston and GBH. Thank you all for being here. It's a pleasure. I am going to be reading two poems from my book, Excuse Me While I Live My Life. And I want you to think about how you're living your life. Make sure that you're enjoying each day and that you're remembering what the most important things are that you want to keep into consideration. The first poem that I read is called I Have Lived My Life. And I wrote this poem because I know someday I will not be here. And so I want to know, and how hopefully a long time from now, but I want to know on that day that I could say, I had so much to sing about while I was here. I have lived my life. When my morning sun rose, I knew early that I had miles to go before the set of my day. So I wasted no time defining my way. I gathered my strength and I learned how to stand. I learned to feed myself with my own two hands. And to look at myself and maintain some self-pride, I learned to think clearly and to support the right side. I did not remain silent when sound needed to be heard. I took action fairly and I tempered my words. And I learned to let love in by opening my heart. Some whom I loved have remained, while some had to depart. But I have always wished well and held no resentment. Godspeed to each soul was my life testament. And I danced to the music and I helped the choir sing. When I saw joy in your life, I joined in rejoicing. And I lent my shoulder just for you to cry. I never judged your feelings or made you tell why. You had your own mind and your own path to follow. To have forced you down my road would have made my soul shallow. So I allowed you to feel and to seek and explore, and to find your own joys, and to open your own doors. And you thanked me in ways that showed me you knew that whatever fair path you took, my love went with you. And I never got stuck in an unmoving rut. I made changes in my life and I relied on my gut. I learned that fear is okay. It even helped keep me smart. I learned to balance it, though, with what I felt in my heart. Yes, I kept fear in its place, not in front, but at my side. I never let it control what I had to decide. This was the greatest of gifts to myself I could give. It allowed me to shine. It allowed me to live. And I lived within means. I'm no bill collector's slave. I kept some stashed on the side and to some charities I gave. No, I never got burdened and bogged down with debt. I paid every bill. Heck, that's why I slept. And I learned there was no better place for keeping it real than to sit with my loved ones and sharing a meal. So I'd set about creating a sacred space with my family and friends, always first giving grace. Each voice was heard. Each one shared a smile. Our elders and mid-aged, and most especially, each child. And I never forgot to say thank you and please. One simple God bless you upon hearing a sneeze. A friend or a stranger, I didn't care who it was, a woman on the subway or a man on the bus, just a bit of some love to always send. Because each stranger I met was a potential new friend. So it is okay to now look at my night and for the moonlight to glow. Yes, it is okay now for me to go. You see, I was given this life for only me to mold, and I treasured it so for all to behold. I stayed true to my heart, and whether that was wrong or right, it allowed me to realize that no one could have done it, lived this life of mine. They didn't know the song in my soul or the power of my mind. Because when my morning sun rose, I knew early that I had miles to go and I had to define my own way. And that is what gives me this peace as my sun set today. So my friends, never waste the opportunity to tell someone that you love them. Never waste the opportunity to look at a sunrise or a sunset. It's a precious part of life. Some people, unfortunately, do not realize that. And I'm going to read a poem about someone who perhaps did not. It's called Life Got in the Way. Wait, you mean this is it? I can't have another day? There's more that I meant to do. But life got in the way. You see, there are some things that I let wait for another day. I meant to get right back to them, but there was always some delay. And there are friends to call. So many things I want to say. I put off reaching out to them because I thought that would be okay. They did so many nice things for me. I'm indebted, and I want to repay. I've always meant to. I swear I did. But I put it off for another day. And I meant to tell my loved ones about how I have always prayed, to say that they make me thankful. Another plan that I've betrayed. And there was going to be a time set aside to just laugh and play. But I was busy with so many things and said I'd get to it someday. And I had planned to relax sometime, take a vacation one fine day. But there was always things to do that all kept getting in my way. And I had sworn to myself, one day I'll do something really brave. Just step right out of my comfort zone. But it never went that way. So please, if I could have more time, even just one more day, I promise I'll live it so well and not let life get in the way. May this soul rest in peace. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, those are 2 poems from my book, and if you are interested in them, I do have some copies here. It was a pleasure being here. Thank you, Boston Library. Thank you, Outspoken Saturday. Thank you all. God bless you.